Hi guys, welcome. Here's an interesting story. A heated confrontation between Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Senate leader Opeyemi Bamidele threw the Nigerian Senate into chaos during a closed-door session on Wednesday evening. The clash, which nearly escalated into a physical altercation, occurred while deciding on the adjournment of this current legislative session ahead of the Senate's traditional 2 months recess. The tension was sparked by Senator Ali Ndume's criticism of the Senate leadership for failing to hold a pre-session meeting to coordinate their positions. Ndume's comments ignited underlying frustrations, prompting Bamidele to challenge Akpabio's leadership style. He says, quote, "I am frustrated as Senate leader working under Senate President Akpabio." Bamidele said, "He does not call leadership meetings. He doesn't consult with anyone. He is autocratic. In fact, I'm contemplating resigning as Senate leader." Akpabio, responding angrily, says, quote, "Senator Opeyemi should sit down. Senator Opeyemi should sit down. He cannot speak while I am speaking. I am in charge here. I have served as commissioner, two-term governor, Senate minority leader, and a powerful minister. I know the Senate rules and leadership more than you." As tensions rose, both men seemed poised for a physical confrontation before other senators intervened to restore order. This is not the first time Akpabio and Bamidele have been involved in a heated exchange. A similar incident in 2024 was alleged, but later debunked by the Senate's leader's office. No official statement has been released regarding that incident. But again, it is one to be worried about. I say that with every sense of responsibility because Akpabio really truly looks like it. I will not sit here and say, "Oh, this is exactly what Akpabio looks like," but he looks from what we see, from what we know, he looks like that kind of guy. I mean, even his response to this particular man, Opeyemi, even shows to you that he really doesn't care. He's telling him, "You shouldn't talk to me. I have been a commissioner. I've been a minister. I've been this." When somebody starts doing that, they fall short. They fall short of the response that the person have actually asked them to. For instance, I mean, if I tell you that, look at what you are doing and what you're doing is wrong, instead of responding to that issue that I've told you that you're supposed to be responding to, you started saying that I know this thing more than you. Don't talk to me anyhow. Don't do like this. Don't do like that. It's marks of what you actually do. It's not like you deny it. You didn't deny that you don't call meetings, that you are autocratic, that you don't carry people along. You didn't deny it. What you were only doing is basically just hoping and praying that these things come and go. Like the recession should come. I mean, this is just basic psychology. You don't want to respond to the issues brought to your table, but you want them to see that you want them to see you are better than them, you are more than them. You have been a commissioner. What has being a commissioner, being a two-term governor, got to do with their complaint? The complaint was just simple. There hasn't been any pre-session meetings so that people can harmonize their positions. No meetings. You don't consult with anybody. Even if you do, you don't consult with the leadership of the Senate. You do your things your own way. You don't want to give information to these people, and then they bring it to the fore to your notice. And instead of you to say, "Oh, well, yes, we haven't done this, but this is the reason why. But it's going to improve going forward." After all, nobody is above the law. Nobody is above mistakes. If you put Bamidele there, I'm sure he's also going to stutter. If you put Ndume there, he's also going to stutter. So it is just what it is. I felt that he showed his weakness by responding in the way and manner that he did. If he wanted to solve the problem, if he didn't want to assert himself on the people, he would have responded directly to the issue. Nobody's challenging you whether you know the rules more than anybody else. Nobody is saying that you were not two-term governor. Nobody is saying that you were not commissioner. Nobody was saying you're not a powerful minister. And these are the words that he would use. This guy. These are the words, the direct words that I am 100% sure that he would use to champion, this particular cause. So he didn't respond to those things. He was just clearly trying to gaslight these people who were complaining, and so it goes. But I just hope that on the broader side, he doesn't become a use and dumb person, because we know the reason why Akpabio governor is moving over to the APC. He played a significant role as Senate president to bring in Akpabio state governor, and part of the plan again is to for the agreements he had with the president, allegedly, that he would return as Senate president in 2027. So I'm sure that beyond him being voted back into power in 2027, it's about him as the Senate president, returning as Senate president in 2007. So he's done his own part of the bargain. Same as Rivers with Wike. Wike, of course, for him to continue his seat or being elevated, he should bring Rivers on board. So these are the agreements that has been reached, in different quarters. So he has brought in Akwa Ibom. Hopefully, the people vote that way. And again, what will determine the vote is going to be the people. Remember, Akpabio did, according to documents, some persons were challenging his victory, that he did not really win that Senate seat, but there was some mago that happened, even though court has finally put paid to that. But again, we know how court works in this part of the country. It is still something that should be looked into. Same thing with Lawan. Remember, Lawan, did his own abracadabra. It was courts that saved him. So I just hope that we don't use courts. The elites, the political elites, the politically exposed people don't use courts, to dislodge people and to subvert the will of the people. So I hope and I pray that whatever it is that he's going through, he's able to come out of it. He has come under very severe fire because of the way and manner he's treating this issue of Natasha. So many persons would say, well, Natasha may have had her own issues, but again, like it or leave it, beyond Natasha's own side of the contribution to what is happening to her, there is still also an issue with the Senate president not, being articulate, not really being developmental. There's this air of averageness. There's this air of, a poor sense of delivery when it comes to handling of matters in the Senate, with him being the leader there. You can't really feel the essence of leadership of the Nigerian Senate, the vibrant nature of Nigerian Senate. You can't really feel it, with his leadership, and it stems from the kind of leaders that's the leadership of the Senate has. So let's see what happens. Let me know what you think about it. I'd love to hear from you as always. Thank you.